Uh, my name is Byron Holland. I'm the President and CEO of the Canadian Internet Registration Authority, and our primary mission is the operation of a safe, stable, and secure .ca domain name registry. We are recognized as a global leader in our space, and in fact, many other countries leverage our infrastructure, services, and knowledge for their own domain name registries. Our technology is considered best of class among our peers, and in short, I think CIRA is fully equipped to navigate the COVID-19 crisis and confident in our ability to protect the integrity of .ca. To date, we have tracked just over 2,000 .ca domain names with COVID-19 related keywords. For context, we added more than 200,000 .ca domain names since the beginning of the year. This is aligned with what we're seeing from our peers around the world, where COVID-19 related names make up less than 1% of total registrations. However, it is also important to note that many of these domains are perfectly legitimate and even positive, such as conquercovid.ca, a campaign to support first responders. We scrutinize all COVID-19 related domain names carefully to make sure that they apply with our rules, particularly our Canadian presence requirements. We're also working with our global domain name community, including organizations like the Council of European National Top-Level Domain Name Registries, to ensure that we are aligned with best global practices. However, it's important to note that it is not within CIRA's mandate to review or authenticate the content of .ca websites, nor would such authentication be effective as the internet and related threats are truly global. While .ca domain names are bound by Canadian law, there are thousands of other threats that come in from outside our borders. There are well-established existing tools and processes in place to deal with online fraud and cyber attacks. If Canadians come across any domain names they suspect are being used fraudulently or maliciously, they can contact the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre, or as we've heard, the Canadian Centre for Cybersecurity. We work closely with both organizations. When it comes to fraud on the internet, it's important to remember that hackers love a good crisis. While technical solutions form an important barrier to online fraud, the biggest attack vector is human frailty, which cyber thieves exploit. Unfortunately, the current pandemic has provided these criminals with an atmosphere of heightened anxiety in which to operate, and has simultaneously forced most Canadians to work, learn, teach, and socialize from their home networks and personal devices, most of which are not equipped with enterprise-grade security. It is in this environment that we've launched CIRA Canadian Shield, a free security and privacy solution for all Canadians and their families. And we've done this, as you heard, in partnership with the Canadian Centre for Cybersecurity. We currently protect more than 50,000 Canadians with a growing user base. Canadian Shield reflects CIRA's commitment to build a trusted internet for Canadians, and we look forward to providing the opportunity to protect every Canadian with this free service. We also help protect Canada's hospitals, schools, universities, and municipalities through our enterprise cybersecurity service, CIRA DNS Firewall. We have more than 1.1 million users, which includes students, teachers, doctors, municipal workers, and first responders across Canada. We are providing this service free of charge to all Canadian healthcare and small business until September, hopefully when this crisis is starting to recede. Finally, the most important factor in protecting Canadians from fraud on the internet is knowledge. Much like how your parents taught you to look both ways when crossing the street, Canadians need street smarts on the internet to be able to identify fraud, fake news, misinformation, and scams. And the best way to do this is through awareness and education. At CIRA, we have partnered with Beauceron Security, a great New Brunswick success story, to launch CIRA Cybersecurity Awareness Training, a platform that provides education, benchmarking, and ongoing testing to ensure employees have the most up-to-date cybersecurity street smarts. We also recently launched a free cybersecurity course, Cybersecurity for Remote Workers, to help the thousands of Canadians now working from home to keep themselves and their organizations safe from cyber threats. Everything I've mentioned so far represents elements of Canada's leadership, innovation, and expertise in the area of cybersecurity. However, as Canada and the world enter an era Where the internet has proven to be the lifeboat for the global economy, we believe Canada must do more to be a global leader in cybersecurity. We would encourage the Government of Canada to dedicate more funding to cybersecurity research, solutions, and platforms to protect Canadians and ensure security of our digital economy. Only through investment can we ensure Canadians have the education, tools, and platforms to protect themselves and their businesses from online fraud and malware. There is no silver bullet. The threat landscape is constantly evolving, and our cybersecurity awareness and technology must keep pace. At CIRA, we're eager to help any way we can. Thank you for your time.